With the huge success of Michael B. Jordan doing his thing with Creed 3 and everything else that's going on the horizon of his career, couldn't be more proud of the brother. Usually what they say is more money, more problems, right? But sometimes you're able to get some clap back on old high school bullies who used to tease you for being corny. Let's get into it.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
What's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Consider subscribing to show love because YouTube got me in the freaking shadow realm. I'm down here with Merrick. Anyway, Michael B. Jordan confronts an old high school bully from Newark who used to tease him for bringing in headshots into his class. And back in the day, he used to bring in headshots and show people, and they were calling him corny because he would bring headshots to class because, you know, he was actually acting back then, and people called him corny. Well, more particularly, this black woman here, or this Hispanic black man, whatever. This woman here called him corny. Let's take a look at this short right here real quick.
Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Up?
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now who's the sexiest man? Because I thought you said you're on the way up. He might be the one right now.
This is the one. This is the one right here. Yeah, see that?
So is it a tie?
Ain't no tie. We don't compete. Yeah, we don't compete.
Two number ones. Batman and Batman. Or should I? Oh, no, can't say that.
Superman and Superman.
Superman and Superman. Sorry.
Good luck with that.
Well, you're not corny anymore.
Well, you're not corny anymore because you sit over here with a yellow wig on looking like a straight clown trying to get an interview from a dude that you called corny when y'all was in high school because he was trying to get his life together with his headshots, becoming the man that he is today, being successful. He's corny? Yup. I got a whole lot to say about this shit. The only reason why he's corny is because of the black culture. That's why. Because only in our culture, which is great and also trash, can you be teased and called corny for trying to do something positive with your life. Man, I had homeboys, bro. We used to come to our high school, bro, and we used to whip out our Yu-Gi-Oh card decks and put them shits right in the class, put our desks together, and duel whenever we had time. We would get called corny for that. We would get called corny for riding bikes because we didn't chase cars and chains and freaking acting like gangbangers and shit. Our culture, the only one that will do some shit like that. Our black women, you got to hold yourselves accountable here. Our black women chase thugs because they don't want no corny dudes. This is exactly why the black women go for the same type of dudes, and the same type of dudes have sex with all of the black women, and then they're wondering, where the good black man at? You called them corny. Michael B. Jordan is one of them. Now here y'all bitches are, 35 years old, about to not be able to have babies anymore, sitting on red carpets and shit, trying to live your youngest life out here.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Look at this. She looked like a clown. Now who's the corny one? 35, 40 years old, can't have no babies no more, sitting on a red carpet trying to interview the same dude that you call corny, one of the good black men. Oh, it all comes full circle, don't it? It all comes full circle at the end of the day. A lot of men are understanding that what their true value is, and we ain't got to deal with no trash women out here who only want a thug type of dude, and by the time they want a real man, it's too late. Their vages are used up, loosed, and goosed. Everybody done been in you, sprayed. You done drank all the milk to be drunk. Don't nobody want you, bitch. I apologize. I shouldn't have said all that. Freak that shit. I don't apologize for none of this. It's our culture. At the end of the day, we are the only culture that glorifies making fun of straight, normal guys. Like, we call them squares. What white people would call a man who goes to college, does his grades, reads comic books, bicycles, plays trading cards, plays video games, and does well in school and goes to college, we call them, and the white people call them, he's a nice young man. He's a scholar. He's going to be on his way. I'm proud of you. He's a great guy. But in black culture, that same thing that other cultures and the Asian cultures would say, good job, good, you do good, good grade. In the black culture, we call it corny, lame, square, weirdo, L7. Our culture's the only one that does that stupid, ignorant, dumb shit. Still to this day. Because in high school, if you don't rap, gangbang, sell drugs, have a lot of swag, dress a certain way, make sure those Jordans and Yeezys are on point, you're corny. And I hate that shit. Bitch, what you talking about, bro? I'm so glad Michael B looking at you like this.
Then the
Look how he looking at her.
director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We
Sucking up to him after you said that he was corny for bringing his headshots to school. Here he is, Michael B. He used to come to school with his headshots and all that, and it's corny. Like, he was, like, real corny. Like, we used to make fun of him. She admitted to talking about him and bullying him. You bullied this man. You wouldn't even give him the time of day because he just didn't check the box. And this is how some of you bitches is crazy. This is how some of you bitches is actually crazy. He could be handsome and attractive. He could be a fine 10 out of 10 looking dude. But for most black women, especially in high school, if he didn't have swag or he didn't have certification from other dudes, you wouldn't talk to him. He was a lame. Even if you were attracted to him and you liked him, females wouldn't give you the time of day because you didn't check all the boxes. If you don't got that thug box, that swag box checked, that certified box checked, some of these women won't even get at you even if they think you handsome. Now, what type of shit is that? Who's the ones that are lost here? Who's the ones that are really delusional here? And then they wonder why niggas ain't shit. They just dog me. They don't call me back. What the freak would we call you back for? We're going to use you for what your value is. Your body. And then we're going to move on and marry somebody else who has mind and heart in sync with one another. People get mad. Michael B. dating a white girl. He going to go get with all them. You dated all them white girls. I wonder why. And then you wonder why these black men get successful and they marry outside of their race. You wonder why. Because bitches like this in high school were teasing him and calling him corny and lame for wanting to be an actor. And actually acting. Because back then he was actually an actor. He was in TV shows. That is so lame. But this chick has been dragged on the internet for her stupid, ratchet black woman mentality, and here she is on TMZ trying to cap.
just the bully narrative is crazy. And the things that people are saying to me, like they hope I get raped and killed and popped in my head, so it's one last be in the world. Like, I just think, like, if you were upset because you thought I called him corny and those are the things that you're rebuttaling with, it's...
My nigga, she like Spike Lee right now, bro. This bitch look like Spike Lee with that lion mane, yellow, fake Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan hair coming out of her cap. She look lame as shit right here.
Like, the crime and the punishment, that if that's what you thought I said, it doesn't even match up. Like, how is that okay? The narrative is definitely still pushed. I feel like I admitted exactly what I said, and then even those words got turned around. When I told the story, it was super lighthearted. It wasn't even in the sense of me breaking down the entire school experience.
When she told the story how you used to tease him for being corny, for bringing his headshots into class and telling others how he wanted to be successful and trying to be that guy. You were calling him lame, corny, and a weirdo and not giving him time and teasing him every day. It was lighthearted, though. This is the problem with a lot of women. They throw those verbal words that really pierce through our heart. They say the words that hurt feelings, and they say, man up. They think, oh, it was just sensitive. But when we do it to y'all, fill in the blank.
FYI, we went to school together for 1 year. So the narrative that I bullied him all throughout high school, this was 7th grade.
If you bully somebody, especially in the 7th grade, when children are at their most vulnerable, junior high school is the most pivotal time in any child's life because they're finding out exactly who they are. I have a son right now in the 7th grade, and the things that are going on in his school are atrocious. I'm doing the best that I can to keep him as straight as I can because the 7th grade is the most pivotal grade if you ask me. 6th grade, you first get there from elementary, you want to do good. 7th grade, you figured out you could be that dude and be an 8th grade. 8th grade, you're top dog. 7th grade is that squish right in the middle where you're deciding exactly who you're going to be for the rest of your life. You dumb bitch. You're so ignorant right here in this TV. It wasn't all through high school where I bullied him. It was for 1 grade. Do you know how much a whole school year of bullying could ruin someone's life? Do you know how many people have offed themselves because they were bullied for a semester? There's that shit. It was only 1 year. It wasn't like, all 3 years. This is how bitches like this think, bro. She's ignorant and dumb, and she looks like a dude. And she has no feminine energy coming out of her body. She looked like she about to pull a strap out at any moment. This broad is masculine as shit. She looked like Spike Lee. God damn!
We were like 12 years old, and everybody made fun of each other. And then, I would get joked on because of my complexion. And, I went to a predominantly black school, so it's like white girl.
You like Groucho Marx, man, with the Groucho Marx shit with the big nose and them thick in his eyebrows and shit. What the freak is going on? Look at bagel-sized eyebrows, bitch.
Your boy, now you're mocking me because of my boy. We made fun of each other.
You look like Woody Allen up in this motherfucker. What's going on? You look like the father from American Pie up in this motherfucker.
With school, that was 1 year. Again, I've never bullied him. That just sounds so outrageous to me. Like me bullying Michael B. Jordan his whole life. Wouldn't we have heard about this before this? Yeah, I do.
Wouldn't we have heard about this? No. You dumb bitch. No, you wouldn't have heard about this. Women freaking pay attention. You wouldn't have heard about this abuse or this bullying or this stuff that this black man take, because what do black men do? We keep it in because as soon as we mention something's wrong with us, we're called a bitch. Terry Crews said I was touched by a white man. He grabbed my crotch and stroked my shaft through my suit pants. Everybody said, you a bitch, bro. You a wank. You a lame. You whack for that. I got some disagreements with a lot of things Terry Crews says and does, but that shouldn't have been one of them. A lot of us black men can't do shit. We can't really talk about our emotions and our problems because the society will demonize us for doing so. You are so out of touch. And it's not just her. It's a lot of black women who are so out of touch with their black men. You guys just have no idea. We got y'all figured out. Oh, it's very easy to understand what black women want. We see it. Black women want a man who's protective, masculine, makes a lot of money, listens to what they say, doesn't talk over them, who isn't combative, who will fix things around the house, who will have sex with them whenever they want, never deny them, call them pretty, make them feel loving, beautiful, and special, cater to them, has swag, will beat a guy up in the streets, and she'll feel like she knows it. These are the things that you bitches want. We get it. The problem is, who the freak got all that shit? Y'all want some unrealistic bullshit, and it's that unrealistic shit that makes us run to the goddamn hills like we're running off the goddamn slave plantation off to the northern lights. To Philadelphia we go. Leaving Alabama, we're gone. That's what we do. And I'm sitting here looking at this yellow banana in pajama, Ronald McDonald looking clown talking this trash with that smile on her face. She's smiling in her eyes. Her eyes are smiling. She's smiling. She don't take none of this serious. She ain't got no soul left. And the fact that she doesn't have a remorseful bone in her body right now, it's her defending herself. You know what? She's getting the most clout that she's ever gotten, and she's basking in it. Look at her. She's basking. I've never heard of her before. I've never seen her before until now. Michael B gave her 15 minutes of fame, and she's soaking that shit in like the sunlight on a beach. Look how yellow she is. She about to freaking action star Superman blow up out of too much radiation from the sun. She's taking too much of it in. This is one of the problems that we have. One of the many problems that we have here. I don't even want to hear her no more, bro. I'm going to go on and I'm going to pivot to another dweeb. Shout out to my dog, man. I got to shout out my dude. I got this clip from Kofi This is Universe. My dog Kofi, bro. Y'all make sure y'all check his channel out. This is Kofi's Universe. Check him out on YouTube. I got this clip from him because he covered on it. Joe Budden is dragging Michael B. Jordan for him calling her out on the red carpet. Really, Joe? Really?
Let me tell
Dog, you doing that to a girl is some corny nigga shit.
I can see that.
You being
That's
Michael
true.
B. Jordan today, allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies.
I agree.
During your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second, and that's what you do to her. And if I bring back them white girl rumors, then it's gonna sound even crazier. Because why you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We only talking to white bitches like that. But I'm not gonna make it racy. They say I make everything racy. That was corny of him to speak to that girl like that.
I'm not disagreeing. I would have made
Michael B. Jordan. That's why niggas call you corny.
Off air. I would have made a joke off air like word.
Hey, Creed.
You know
Hey,
what
what's
I'm
this nigga's name?
I wouldn't have did that in front of
Hey, Creed. In case you were confused, that corny ass shit you did is why niggas think you corny.
Yeah.
In case you were off a little bit as to why you niggas keep thinking that money.
Let me tell
Dog, you doing that to.
And there you hear Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Still trying to recoup from when Game destroyed your career. Joe Budden. Almost got slept by the Migos. Joe Budden. Nigga, shut up. Niggas is calling him corny. Who are the niggas that are calling him corny? The people in your studio? Because most of us men out here, not niggas, men are commending him for what he did. He held her accountable. You call it something corny, but what he did was he called her out and held her accountable. You spoke publicly. She spoke publicly about him. He returned that favor while you sit here on the red carpet trying to interview me to upgrade your company and status and career. I'm about to give you the truth. So you mad because he kept it real about how he really felt? Oh, you call me the corny dude, right? You wanted him to pretend like she didn't say it and give her a professional interview answering her questions, belittling himself before her. When she said all that shit, would you have done that, Joe Budden? Pump it up. Would you have done that? Don't answer that question, nigga, because you wouldn't have. You would have been loud as shit. Oh, bitch, yeah, I thought I was corny, huh? With your loud veins coming out your neck and shit. Oh, I thought I was corny. You would have made the police come, try to drag you off, try to get your shine and your fame. You a hypocrite, bro. Shut the freak up. Ain't nothing wrong with telling your feelings and being real. You wanted them to be fake. How corny is it? How corny are you, dog? You're the corny one. Michael B. Jordan, the real one, you're the corny one. Because what you're recommending is for him to not keep it real and be quiet and not speak how he feels. But you a nigga, right? You the homie. You a street dude, right? What do street dudes do? They keep it a buck at all times no matter who they're. They tell no matter who it is the real. I got freaking ex-homies that will go to Beverly Hills and look white people in their face and tell them they ain't shit. Like, just because they white and shit. Because they think they don't give a, like, they'll act ignorant anywhere. That's the whole point of being street nigga, right? Oh, that nigga got heart. That nigga got juice. He got stripes, man. He'll go off on anybody. He go off on police. He go off on teachers. He go off on freaking students. He go off on the doctors, the nurses. Anybody can get it from D-Ray, do dirty. You glorify niggas like that, bro. Tupac? Lil Boosie? Niggas like that. Or T.I., whatever the freak we going through his shit. You glorify other rappers that talk. You think Tupac would have sat up there and took that question from her, knowing that she called him corny and he wouldn't have said nothing? Oh, yeah, black lady, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He would have been like, bitch, ain't you the one that called me corny? I don't want to ask nothing from you. And he would have walked away. Bro, you're corny for that shit, bro. Apply that same energy to the rappers that you freaking idolize. Your friends in the freaking industry and shit. This is just another polarizing take from you to try to get views and attention to take away. That sister. She broke and bullied this motherfucker in junior high school. Probably mentally affected this man. And you're defending her, calling her that poor sister. That poor man. How many times did she give you a blowjob in the parking lot? How many times did you hit that shit? That's your homegirl? That's your friend? That's a friend of a friend of a friend, Joey Budden? Joey Budden. Bro, man, miss me with this bullshit, guys. Man, I had to say what I had to say about the situation, bro. I'm glad that Michael B's in the position that he's in, where he could get away from you corny niggas and y'all corny bitches, so he could go off. And then you bring up and let's not talk about the white women. So what does that mean? Because he gets with white women, that means that he's a sellout. He's corny for getting with a white woman, or is that what you're implying? He mentioned corny and then white women. I'm trying to understand what this means.
Allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies. Them white girl rumors, this second, and that's what you do to her. And if I bring back them white girl rumors, then it's gonna sound even crazier. Because why you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We don't even talking to white bitches like that.
Why are you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We don't talk to white bitches like that. I truly believe if there was a white girl named Amanda Salisbury who had a podcast, who went to high school with Michael B. Jordan and was teasing him, calling him corny on public radio or podcast, wherever she said it at, and she showed up to that red carpet trying to interview him like, you're the sexiest man alive, I believe that Michael B. Jordan would have done the exact same thing that he did if she was white. Joe Budden, you was a lame for this shit, bro. You're actually quite corny for this commentary, my guy. Subscribe to the channel for the real content, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Our black culture is so trash at times. We got to fix this shit. This shit is dumb. I'm out. Deuces.